Welcome to Quadfather Productions, and also known as Droner Tips, because I've been on Droner Tips a lot longer than this. Droner Tips is where I talk about all kinds of helpful hints to help you keep flying with those DJI birds, and I'm going to also add the quads into that, and as far as the freestyle and the FPV. And I had an email sent to me after I posted a little video on my starting block, and I made this starting block. It's not my idea. I saw a young man that had produced it, and he got it off of another young man, and he made his out of 2x4s and painted it, and it looked real slick. And he was a racer, you know, and they did it that way because it doesn't matter. Your batteries can be top or bottom. It doesn't matter on this, but it's made that way. And I put it at an angle here, so when you come up against it, it centers it. In other words, you're centered. You're not moving this way here, this way, it's centered. And another thing I added that since my first video, is that I added a 3-degree lift here. So, and it gives me just a little bit more if I was going to race. It actually increases the clearance here, and there wasn't a problem to begin with that. So, it gives you a little bit more downforce because this is pretty slick little rubber here. It just slips right off. It just lets you lift. Gives you a little bit of get an edge. Now I'm not a racer, but I do like to launch. I don't want to launch off the ground every time. Just put it in here and I take off. Now landing, that's another thing. If I'm on my DJI Pro with my Phantom or my PH4, I can land on that thing no problem. Boom. Put the gimbal in there almost. Yeah, I mean they're that good. But this is a whole different ball game. There are some of you guys that can do it, I'm sure. Anyway, but that was when I see something, I kind of try to want to do an improvement and stuff. Well, so what I did is I just asked me how I locked it down. I told them I just made these cross blocks, and I put them at offset angles. So you can see they're offset. So that you put these, I'll take a 5/16 bolt, 4 or 5 inches long, however long you want. Made a bullet tip out of it, kind of made it smooth so it wouldn't be getting all dirty and crap. You can really smooth it up if you want to, and then that goes in there and it locks it. Not only lock it this way, it locks it this way because you're offset, you know, until you got that locked and it doesn't move. And I put that on there. Now, because that's that way, if you want to increase this angle or decrease this angle, you can do it. Just put anything under there, and when you push this down, it'll lock it whatever angle you want it. So it gives you a little options. I just wanted that personally for my own. I'm always going to have that angle. I think that was my choice. That particular angle, not enough to really affect your stuff, I don't think much. It's going to help you because you know your radio controls your bird, the angles and stuff. That gyro is set and it's working with what your controllers are telling it to do. The angles and stuff. So anyway, I think that's enough. There's not a problem, and it'll launch, and maybe I'm wrong. If I am, let me know. But I haven't had any problems. So anyway, that's how I did it. I just made a couple little bolts, little cross members there, and I'll probably coat it with some polyurethane. And I put a couple screws in it, but it's solid as a rock, but it's light as a feather because I use that cedar. And all I can say is happy flying, and I hope I answered your questions out there. Good day.